Hello, friends. Do you know what day it is today? Let's figure it out together. Can you look on the board and tell me which shape we drew last in our pattern? If we find that last shape that we drew in our pattern, we will know what yesterday was. And once we know what yesterday was, then we can determine what today is. So do you see the last shape? Did you guess orange square? That's right. Orange square was the last shape that we drew in our pattern. So yesterday was Tuesday, April 6th, 2021. Did you bring your agenda today? It's okay if you don't have an agenda. You can follow along with our agenda, or you can practice printing on a piece of paper. Let's have a peek at yesterday's agenda. So part of the reason we keep track of an agenda is to write down all of the things that we need to do in a day. So yesterday I wanted to write a letter for my friend and drop it off in her mailbox, and I did that, so I can check that off. Then we can turn the page and start fresh for today. So if yesterday was the 6th, and this is the square for yesterday, we're going to move one square over for today's square. And we're going to draw the next shape in our pattern so that we know which square to come back to while we're working on our calendar date. So what shape do you think we need to put in there? I hear some great guesses. Let's go back to the beginning and do our whole pattern together. Are you ready? Easter egg, pink circle, orange square. Easter egg, pink circle, orange square. Easter egg. Did you guess Easter egg? Let's put an Easter egg into our square. You can practice on a piece of paper or in the air with your fingers as I'm drawing it on the board. Are you ready? We'll take a purple marker, and you can make it whatever color you would like. And we're going to draw an oval. And then put a little zigzag here and color the top of the egg purple. Next, I'm going to put in a yellow stripe with some zigzags. And what color do I need next? Can you see it on the board? What was the other color we used in our egg? That's right, pink. So we'll put pink down here. And now we finished our egg for today. So now that we know this is the square for today, we can figure out what the name of the day is. And do you remember how many days there are in the week? I hear some great guesses. Let's count them up and say the names of the days together. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 days in the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thank you for saying all those days with me. It's much more fun when we do it together. So if we go back to our square for today, we can go straight up the column and see what day it is today. And it says Wednesday. And Wednesday begins with a capital W. And it's a capital because it's the name of our day. And W sounds like W. Can you try that? Can you say W? Good job. Some words that start with W are watermelon and walrus. So we spell Wednesday with a capital W, E, D, N, E, S, D, A, Y. Wednesday, Wednesday. And Wednesday has 2 syllables. Will you clap them with me? Wednesday. Good job. Can you do it one more time? Wednesday. Good job. Let's put Wednesday into our agenda. If you don't have an agenda today, you can practice on a piece of paper or in the air with your finger. So we'll start by putting the first 2 words of our sentence in. And the first 2 words are today is. And today begins with a capital T because it's the first word in our sentence. And we always capitalize the first word in our sentence. So capital T, O, D, A, Y. And then the next word is. And then we're going to put in Wednesday. Capital W, E, D, N, E, S, D, A, Y. And then a comma. And that comma reminds us to pause before we say the next word. And the next word is our month. Do you remember how many months there are in the year? Great guessing. Let's count them up and say their names together. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 days in the year. Did you guess 12? Let's say all their names together. Are you ready? January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Good job. And do you remember what month it is right now? It's the fourth one from the top. Do you see it? 1, 2, 3, 4. And it says April. So we printed April at the top of our calendar. And April begins with the letter A. And it's a capital A because it's the name of our month. And A is a special letter. It has 2 sounds that it can make when you put it into a word. So one sound that an A can make is a long sound, and it sounds like A. Can you try that? Just like it sounds, A. And so we use that sound for words like ape. Can you say ape? Good job. And the other sound that an A makes is ah. Can you try that? Ah. Excellent. And that is a soft sound. And the soft sound for A is for words like apple. Can you say apple? Good job. So we have April, capital A-P-R-I-L. April. April. So April has 2 syllables. Will you clap them with me? April. Good job. Let's do it one more time. April. Excellent. Let's put April into our agenda. So let's say the first part of the sentence together. Today is Wednesday, comma, and then we will put in April, and it's a capital A because it's the name of our month, P-R-I-L. And next we're going to put in the number. What do you think the number is today? I hear some really good guesses. Do you remember what the number was for yesterday? Do you see it on the board? What is it? Good guessing. The number 6. When we count, we say 6, but when we put it in the calendar, we say 6th. Can you try that? 6th. Good job. And what comes after 6 when we're counting? That's what the number for today will be. I hear some wonderful guesses. Let's go back to the beginning and count up all of our days together. It's okay if you don't know how yet. We will practice together. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did you guess 7? 7 is the number for today. Let's put 7 into our calendar. You can practice on a piece of paper or in the air with your finger. Are you ready? We start by making a 7 by putting a line across the top. Then we come down on a diagonal to the bottom. And that is the number 7. And when we count, we say 7, but when we put it in the calendar, we say 7th. Can you try that? 7th. Good job. Now let's count backwards. Are you ready? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Now we can put 7 into the calendar. Can you say the first part of the sentence with me again? Today is Wednesday, comma, April 7th. So put a 7 in there. And then a comma. And that comma reminds us to pause before we say the next word. And the next word is going to be our year. And the year is 2021. You can also say 2021. Both of those ways are correct. So put a 2, 0, 2, 1, and then a period. And that period reminds us to stop. There's nothing more that we need to say in our sentence. Let's say the whole sentence together. Are you ready? Say it nice and loud so I can hear you. Today is Wednesday, April 7th, 2021. Good job. Thank you so much. Let's practice our numbers all the way up to the number 7. I'm going to print them in my book, and you can print them on your paper or in the air with your finger. Are you ready? Don't forget to say them out loud as we print them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. Thank you for doing those with me. Next, I'm going to put in one activity that I'm going to do today. Just pick one activity, and while I'm drawing my activity, you can draw an activity that you need to do today. Can you think of one activity you need to do today? Maybe you need to do the dishes, or do some schoolwork, or make your bed, or build a castle. There's all kinds of things that you could be doing today. Just pick one thing and draw a picture of that on your agenda page. Are you ready? Today I'm going to go for a walk because it is National Walking Day and World Health Day. So I'm going to draw myself some pants, and some shoes, and maybe some mittens. It's still a little bit cold where I live. Is it cold where you live right now? I think I'm going to wear a red sweater when I go for my walk today. And walking is an excellent way to stay healthy. It's good to go for a walk every day. And if you can't get outside, it is good to go for a walk in the house. Just go for a little walk down the hallway or up the stairs if you've got stairs. If you live in an apartment, you can go in the hallway and down the stairs. Any kind of walking, even if you just walk on the spot, that is good as well. So I'm going to go for a walk today, and I'm going to print my name at the bottom of my picture. And we print our name at the bottom of our picture to let people know that we drew the picture and that we're done drawing the picture. And we're going to practice every day so that we get really good at printing our name. So while I'm printing my name, I would like you to print your name. And if you don't know how to print all the letters yet, ask your adult to help you. And if you just know your first letter, it's good to just practice your first letter as well. All of those ways are great ways to practice. Are you ready? Don't forget to put a capital letter at the beginning of your name. So my name is spelled with a capital C-E-L-Y-N-N-E. And if you don't know how to make all these letters and numbers yet, that's okay. You can start by practicing one letter a day. If you pick one letter to practice every day, eventually you will know the whole alphabet and you'll be able to print whatever words you want. So the last couple days we have done the letter A. So we're going to take the letter A out and we're going to practice another letter. So I'm going to draw a line across here. That helps us to practice. And I am going to practice the letter P. You can practice with me on your paper or in the air with your finger. Are you ready? We'll start up at the top and make a line straight down. Excellent. Then we'll go back up to the top and we'll make a bump out that comes halfway down the P. This is an uppercase P. Let's try that one more time. Start the line at the top and make a line down. And go back up to the top and make a bump out. Good job. Next we'll make a lowercase p, and a lowercase p is half the size of an uppercase P. So I'm just going to make a pretend line here with this dotted line, and this will help me to know what is halfway the size of the uppercase P. So the lowercase p starts halfway, so we'll start here and make a line down. It's going to go all the way past that line, just like that. Then we're going to go back up here and we're going to make a circle that comes back to the line. So go out, and that's a lowercase p. Let's try one more time. Make your line halfway up and go below the line, and then make almost a whole circle. Good job. That's an uppercase P and a lowercase p. So now that we're done the calendar, we can talk a little bit more about World Health Day and Walking Day. So it's World Health Day today, and their goal is to bring awareness for a fairer and healthier world. So we would like to be healthier. We want to take care of our bodies and eat well and have lots of exercise and see the doctor when we need to, but we also want to make sure that it's fair for everybody else to have the same opportunities that we do. So maybe if you're going for a walk today, you could ask a friend to go with you, or maybe you're grown up or somebody else that lives with you. Then you're encouraging them to be healthy and exercise with you as well. Just one little thing that you can do. So we want to bring awareness to World Health Day, and it's also Walking Day. So that's good that they are together, because when we're walking, we're being healthy. And that is going to be my kind thing today. I'm going to go for a walk, and I'm going to invite my neighbor to go with me for a walk. And we may even take his dog with us for a walk. It's important for our pets to be healthy as well. And how are you feeling today? Yesterday, I was feeling pretty excited. Do you remember that? I was pretty excited. How are you feeling yesterday? Oh, right. Yes. So let's see how we're feeling today. Do we still feel the same way we felt yesterday? What do you think? Well, are you nervous? Or maybe you're shy? You just feel a little bit quiet today and you want to be by yourself, maybe not around so many people? Or are you nervous? Maybe confused? Maybe you have a question that you need to ask your adult about. It's always good to talk to our adults or our siblings or our friends. What about angry? Are you angry today? Maybe something bad happened to make you angry. Maybe you're mad. Did you stomp your feet? Sometimes we can go to our room and spend some time by ourselves, or we can talk to the person that made us angry. That is really good. If we can tell the person that made us angry why we're angry, that is really helpful as well, because then they might not do it again. What about being sad? Are you sad today? Did something sad happen that made you cry? Maybe you feel lonely. Maybe you miss somebody. Those are all okay feelings. Maybe you can call someone. Maybe have a visit. What about happy? Are you happy today? Just content, easygoing, it's a nice day, no complaints? Or are you super excited? Is something happening today that you're just excited, you can't wait to do it? Maybe something happened already and you're just so happy that you had an exciting morning. There's lots of things we could be excited about. I think I'm happy today. I'm going to go for a nice, relaxing walk and get some fresh air, and I'm going to enjoy some company with my neighbor and his dog. So put that on the board. And I hope you find something wonderful and kind to do today, and we will see each other again tomorrow. Bye-bye, friends. Click the like button and select subscribe so you don't miss out on our future videos.